Hey, this is Rama from Creations Landscape Designs. In this video, I wanted to share with you some self-seeding California native plants. These are plants that are native to California that basically will come back year after year and reseed itself. But before I do that, I make videos about drought-tolerant plants, California native plants, sustainability, and anything and everything in between. So if you'd like to get more of that content in your feed, then hit the red subscribe button. All right. Let's do this. The first self-seeding plant is called yarrow. The genus is Achillea. There's various species. This particular plant gets 1 to 3 feet high and wide, prefers full sun, and blooms in the spring through the midsummer. And what's really cool about this plant is depending on the different species that you select, you have a wide range of flower colors from white, yellow, pink, red, orange, and this is just perfect enough to add a small pop of something to your garden if you want to go native. And because it reseeds itself and self-seeds, you have two options, as you do with all the other seeding plants. You can pick the seeds and sprinkle them throughout your garden, or just let them fall and come back year after year. The second self-seeding California native plant is California fuchsia. The genus is Epilobium, and former to that was Zosneria. This particular plant gets 1 to 3 feet tall by 2 to 5 feet wide. Now this means that if the plant is going to get 5 feet wide, you're going to need to leave enough room for this plant to grow. The plant prefers full sun but will take a bit of shade. It blooms in the August to October and has reddish orange flowers. Now, the one thing to note about this particular plant, it can get invasive. It will grow where it wasn't planted. So this would be a great plant to put on a slope where you don't care if it goes out of control. The third self-seeding California native plant is the California poppy, Estrolzia. 6 to 18 inches high and wide, prefers mostly sun with orange flowers, and blooms February through September. Now, what I do in planting this, and I do this with my clients that are inclined, we basically get a bag of poppy seeds from a nursery. We take the seeds and just sprinkle them around the garden. At some point, some of the seeds will germinate, some may not, and you just let nature take its course and do whatever is supposed to be will be. And we just let the seeds fall to the ground and come back year after year. The fourth self-seeding California native plant is the penstemon, of which there are many varieties. The penstemon gets 3 to 4 feet high and 2 to 3 feet wide, prefers full sun, blooms spring through summer, and has a varying mixture of flower colors from, in this case, a nice beautiful red to various shades of purple. And what's really cool is that you can take multiple penstemons. For example, this is the Margarita Bop. There are, I want to say, for this particular area, about 5 to 7 of them that are planted next to each other, just enough for them to grow and just perfectly to add a pop of wow to any garden. And the last self-seeding California native plant is the blue-eyed grass, Caesarinium bellum. Gets 6 to 18 inches high, about 6 to 12 inches wide, prefers full sun, blooms in the spring through the summer, and the flowers, oddly enough, look purple in this picture, but they're kind of a mixture of purple and blue, just depending on how the light hits it. So in this case, they look really purple, and they have the yellow center. Now, what's also cool is there's another variety of this called Caesarinium californicum, golden-eyed grass. That particular variety is exactly identical to this, except the flowers are like a yellow golden color. So you could have both.